Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me Blessing. If you are new in this channel, I welcome you, and if you have not subscribed to this channel, please endeavor to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified on every video I will be posting in this channel. So guys, in today's tutorial we'll be learning how to make this kaftan, how to cut and sew. So guys, if you want to know how to do that, endeavor to watch to the end, and I promise you will benefit from this video. So guys, without wasting of time, let's get started. With me here I have my doll face. My doll face, this is about half yard of doll face, okay, and my fabric, my Ankara fabric here is about 2 years. You can make it 3 years if you want your gown to be long, okay. This is my scissors and my tailor chalk. These are all the things I will be needing for this tutorial, okay. So now the first thing I will be doing is to fold my fabric into 4. Note that the back and the front will be equally, okay. There will be no zipper allowance on this. This is me trying to fold my fabric into 4. I'm arranging my fabric in such a way that it will correspond together. Then after folding into 2 equal half like this, then I will fold it from the top. That means it's 4, okay. So now I folded it into 4. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see that, okay. So now this is the 4. Note that, like I said, the back and the front, they are equal. So now I will mark from here. Now is my shoulder measurement from the top. Then from the top here, I will just go ahead to mark my shoulder to my hip measurement, and that is 24 inches. If you are taller, you can go ahead to use 25 inches, okay. This is me wants to mark my 24 inches like this. Then after marking, I'll just go ahead to use a ruler to straighten it up like this, like a straight line, like so. So now the next thing I will be taking here is to mark my neckline. For the back, I'll come down by 1.5 inches like this. Then for the width of both the back and the front, I come in by 3 inches, okay. Then I will connect the lines together like this with a curve way, in a curving way like so. Then now after that, I will go ahead to mark my shoulder measurement divided by 2. Then I will mark my shoulder measurement divided by 2 like this. Then add extra 9 to 10 inches for my sleeve, because I'm cutting both the sleeve and the bodies together, okay. You can go ahead, guys. I will just go ahead to mark 9 inches for my sleeve opening here. Then I first of all mark this the length of the sleeve, but I later change my mind that it's too short. Then I went ahead to increase it. So if you want a perfect sleeve, just go ahead to measure, go ahead to mark from your center backbone to your desired neckline, okay, and your desired sleeve length, okay. This is me marking my shoulder slope, coming down by 1 inches and connect it to the neck width for my shoulder slope. So now this is done. Then the next thing we'll be doing is this part here is the sleeve opening, okay, because we are cutting both the sleeve and the bodies together. So now we'll come over to the hip line here, and I will divide my hip measurement divided by 4. I will mark what I have there, add extra 2 inches for my ears. You can go ahead to add 4 inches if you want it to so free. Then I will go ahead to add half inches for my seam allowance, okay. If you want this part, this bubu, to be very free, go ahead to use 4 inches, but I don't want mine to be that free. So now I will copy what I have here to the down part like this, and also mark it like so. Then after marking, I will just go ahead to roll it up. Then on this part here, I will come out by about 2 inches. Okay, I will come about 2 inches in like this. Okay, then I will use it to curve it to meet. I will use it to meet. As you can see that I am connecting this part here together. I'm connecting it together like this. Then I would connect it straight to the upper part. Then I will connect from the sleeve like so to connect to meet the line, the straight line there. Okay, I will just connect it like this. Just go ahead to connect it in a very blendy way. So connect it like so. But this part here I'm cleaning is we don't need it anymore. It's kind of waste. Then I'll just mark a new fresh line like this to meet the arm hole. Okay, so now that is it. We are through with this particular one. So we'll go ahead to cut it off. Okay. So guys, after cutting, this is how it looks like. Now I will go ahead to remove the back from this one here because we have already cut out our back neckline. Then we'll move over to the front. The neckline is a kind of a V-neck, but it has a kind of trick there. Then I will come down by 10 inches, okay, for this front here. I will come down by 10 inches. Yeah, 10 inches. You can come down by 9 inches if you want, but me here, I come down by 10 inches. Okay, then I will mark my 10 inches like this. Then after marking, I will come in from that line by 1 inches. I come in by that for that line by 1 inches. Then I will connect my V line. I will connect from that 1 inches to the neck width. Okay, I'll connect it from the neck width down to that 1 inches we come in with. You can see how it is. So now this is the 1 inches here. Then I connect it in a V way. Then now we just go ahead to cut the 1 inches like this and connect it to meet the width, the neck width. Remember, the neck width for both the back and the front must correspond together. Okay, so this is how it says. I will just go ahead to open it up like so, and you can see how it looks like. You can see that the V there is a kind of it has a kind of techniques there. So guys, the next thing I will be doing is to bring out the back and the front facing each other, right side meeting right side. Then I will take it to my sewing machine. Now you can see that the two widths correspond together. I will just take it to my sewing machine now to run half inches on the shoulder like so. Okay, so guys, you can see I have done that, and I went ahead to open it up and iron it very well. This is the right side of it. You can see that the journey is very neat there. Okay, so the next thing we'll be doing is to take my tape here and measure from this line here round to this other part. Okay, I'll bring my tape now and I will measure. I'll measure starting from this line here. Measure like this very carefully. Just measure it like so. I will measure to the other end. Okay, the center will not be included, just from the side to the other side. So and you will, after measuring what you have, then I will introduce my doll face satin like this, and I will use that inches that I got to cut out about 2.5 inches strip like this. Okay, I will bring it like this. This is the length of what I measure. Then I will fold it into two. This is about 2.5 inches half inches for my seam allowance, and 2 inches for the band. Let me just call it band. So you can see that altogether is 26 inches. So now, and after that, you can see that here I marked 2.5 inches, half inches for me to join it to the main fabric, and 2 inches for the band, or how will I call it, I don't know. So that is it. So guys, I will just take that aside. I bring out another fabric, which is the same satin doll face. So now for the middle part, I will bring it, I will make a square, a kind of square measurement here. I'm using 11 by 11. You can go ahead to use 10 by 10. I'm using 11 because by the time I fold and sew, it will come back to 10 inches. Okay, this is 11. Then for the other side here, I will mark 11 as well, not on fold. Note that I'm not doing it on fold. I'm not doing this particular one on fold. So I'll go ahead to slit it out like this. I will slit it out like so. So after slitting, I will take one aside and work with one. So now I will go ahead to mark my 11 by the width and 11 by the depth. Okay, so that it will look like a square shape. Okay, so this is me cross checking. So now the next thing we'll be doing, you can see that we've already cut out the neck band and the front pattern. Okay, so now the next thing we'll be doing is to use my hair stain to add to it so that it will be look firm. So guys, look at it, I've done that. I've added my hair stain to it so that it will come out very firmly and neatly. This is the other part here for the neck part. I went ahead to iron it into two like this so that it will come out very neat. So guys, now the next thing we'll be doing is to come up by 4 inches from here. Then I'll fold it like this, like a slant, like this. Then after slanting it, I will just go ahead to cut it off like the way I am doing it now. So guys, after cutting, this is how it looks like. You can see that one part is slanted. So now I'll take it to my ironing table now and fold it by half an inch and iron it, putting my hemi gum in between so that it will stay very firmly, so that by the time I will be stitching it, it will look easy for me. So guys, here it is. I have done that. You can see the inside. I have ironed it. I added hemi gum to it so that it will gum very well. So by the time I will be stitching it, it will stitch very well for me and very neatly for me. So guys, I will just go ahead to bring the ankara like this. Then turn it into the right side like so. So after turning it to the right side, I will bring out the band of the neck. I will make sure I arrange it very well. Bring out the ankara, the band for the neck. Then I will just go ahead to trim out the excess I don't want there. Then face it to, the band has the right side, both side is right side. Just place it this way, and first of all pin it first before taking it to my sewing machine and sew. So guys, I've gone ahead to sew it. This is how it looks like on it. You can see how relaxed it is, and ignore that part that is showing my hairstay. I will cover it up, okay? Just ignore that, okay? So now this is how it looks like. You can see how beautiful it is, right? Guys, now I'll bring out the other part here. This is your option. Now you can decide to leave it like this, okay? You can decide to slant it like this. You can decide to turn it like this as well, okay? You can also decide to also turn it in the other side, anyhow you really want it. You can decide to turn it like this, anyhow you really want it, it will give you, okay? So this is how it should be looking like. So you can also decide to turn it up like this, anyhow you want it. So now guys, I'll just go ahead to leave it like this. This is how I want mine, and this is how I will be sewing mine. Just place it on top of this fabric like this, just on top. After placing it, just go ahead to pin it down and sew at the edge like this. Very close to the edge, very neatly sewing on this front part here, okay? Just pin it like I said and sew at the edge, okay? So guys, this is how it comes out after sewing. You can see that it's very neat. I'll just go ahead to iron it, so, okay? Sew it very neatly like so. So now the next thing is to bring the sleeve like this, and fold it like 3/4 in twice, which is half an inch, and run a stitch there, and also do the same thing to the down part. Run like 3/4 twice, fold it 3/4 twice, and run a stitch as well, okay? So guys, I'll come back to show you if I'm through. So now I am through, and this is how it looks like. I went ahead to iron it very neatly. You can see the inside is as neat as you can imagine. You can see it, and this is the sleeve area. I have also done that. I have also fold it and I iron it as well. The next thing we'll be doing is to just turn it to the wrong side like this. After turning it, I will place it. I'll take it to my sewing machine. You remember we added half an inch for stitching allowance, okay? I will use that half an inch now to join both the front and the back together, okay? When I'm through, I will come back to show you how it looks like. So guys, I have done stitching both the front and the back together. You can see that. You can go ahead to use your inner weaving machine to weave the edging to avoid rough edges, okay? So I will turn it over like this and see the finishing of our beautiful kaftan bubu, okay? So this is how it comes out neatly. Just go ahead to iron it, and I will wear it to see how it looks like on me, okay? See you then. So here is the beautiful gown we just made together here. So you can see how beautiful it is. So guys, if you are yet to subscribe, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified on every beautiful tutorial I put on this channel. Also like and share this video. Let me know what you have for me on the comment section. And thank you very much for staying up to now. Thanks for watching. Bye. See you in my next one.